Everyone, hope you all are fine. This side Maganpreet Singh Narang. In this video today, I'm going to demonstrate you my project, which is Remedial Class Timetable Generator. In this video, I'm going to explain you the code, the documentation, and how to upload this code on GitHub. We will also run this code and see the output. So first of all, I would like to explain you what my project is all about. Often in colleges, schools, if your attendance is short or you miss out a few concepts, then remedial classes are scheduled in the free time slots. Creating timetables for these remedial classes is a hectic, monotonous, boring task for teachers, faculty members, and so after this video, we'll make it easier. A brief summary of technologies I have used are Python, which is the core programming language I've used. The reason using Python is it's very simple to implement and it offers certain libraries as well, which we'll be using and which we'll be seeing how I've used in the project. Flask, which is the web framework for building the backend that we've used, and HTML CSS is also used for basic front end, like to create the upload button. We'll see there is an upload button. So to create that upload button and display simple messages, we use HTML CSS. Now let's go to the code. So as I told you, the main purpose of using Python is that Python is quite easy and it offers a few libraries. So the first library we have used here is OS. Now, as we are familiar that OS stands for operating system, so this library is used to interact with the operating system. You can also see that OS routines, it's all the brief description is given below. So OS, as OS stands for operating system, this library is used to interact with the operating system. This module is a way of using operating system functionalities. Like if we want to read from a file or write from a file or manipulate a file. So that way this OS module helps. I'll also I will also show you later in the video that where we have used it. Next in our code, we have imported RE module. RE stands for regular expression module, which is like used for extracting text from the timetable. Uh, Later in the video, I'll be showing you that we upload regular classes timetable in PDF form and we get back the remedial timetable as output in the PDF form. So from here you can understand that we need to extract data from the regular timetable in order to generate the desired output, which is the remedial timetable. So so that is basically, so that extraction of text, we need this RE module. Also we have PyPDF2 module, which serves a similar purpose. It is also a PDF library, which is again used to extract text from the timetable. Also we have used FPDF. This FPDF is used to generate the output remedial timetable in PDF format. We'll be getting the output remedial timetable that in PDF form only. So to get that output PDF file, we have used FPDF. So that's all for the technologies and libraries we have used. You can also have a look at our folder structure. You can see the folder structure on the left side of the video. So it contains three folders basically. The static folder, which contains the style.css, the templates folder, which is containing the index.html, and the app.py, which is not specifically in any folder, is containing the actual code. The actual code will be seen, and the upload folders, whatever will be uploading the regular timetable and the remedial timetable, which will be getting, that will be contained in the uploads folder. So I have already installed Flask on my system, but if you haven't installed Flask, so you need to just open the terminal. To open the terminal, there is a shortcut, control backtick. Backtick is just below the escape key. Escape is on the top left corner, if you can see. So when you press control backtick, it opens the terminal. Now you just need to write pip install Flask, and that installs Flasks for you. Flask is the web framework we are using for this project, and pip is the package manager. So as Flask was already installed on my system, so it shows that a new release of pip is available. Currently we are using 24.2 version, and the release available is 24.3.1. So anything you can install using pip, you just need to write pip install and the package name which you want to install. So this can be done. Now I want to go step by step, so I want to explain you everything. So let's go first to the HTML file. So HTML renders everything, like for the front end, whatever you can see, that basically is coming from the HTML and CSS. For HTML, you can have the boilerplate code, right? You just need not write everything. There is a boilerplate code available. You just need to write HTML, and when this HTML5, when you press, so this is the boilerplate code which is coming down. Here, H1 tag there is basically head tag, body tag, and head and body are there in the HTML tag. So now you can see there is H1 tag. H1 tag is the heading 1 tag. So we name our heading of the project here upload regular timetable PDF. So I'll show you the interface of it. We'll run the code, entire code, and see there is this upload regular timetable PDF button. So that we have mentioned over here. And also style.css provides the style to our HTML. HTML is like there will be no styles. So styles.css adds the style. Now I'll just run the code and show you. Entire code I'll run. So we just need to write Python app.py is the main file which is there. So I just need to write Python app.py. And when I write this says me that because I have not deployed it, this is just a development server. So it says me that this is running on a local host, and it has given me the link of which I can go to that link and see here the h1 tag, as I told you, upload regular timetable PDF. So this is the app, and this is I can browse and I can just write third year timetable. I can upload the third year timetable from here, and on uploading the timetable, as soon as I click on the generate remedial timetable button, it shows me a remedial timetable. As you can see here that Monday 9 to 10 a.m. it is allocated to VTNM. VTNM is like the acronym for the teachers Vandan Tiwari Neha Mehra. So these are like the acronyms for the teachers which it has extracted from the regular timetable, and there are three columns: day, time slot, and assigned teacher. And so likewise you can upload any timetable, and you can see here also it shows me that okay, so it is assigning whatever it is assigning, this it shows me here as well. Now let's understand the code a little bit more. So if you see here def, what is this def? In Python, when you want to define functions, so you use the keyword here def. It is a reserved keyword. Always whenever you want to define any function, you use def and then followed by the name of the function. So here the name of the function is extract PDF text. So we create a function, and we give here a parameter PDF underscore path. So whenever who will provide this PDF underscore path, this is the user who is going to provide us this, and that is going to get initialized in this variable. So this is just a variable PDF underscore path, and which will be initialized by our user who will be using it, will initialize it. Further, with is a special keyword in Python. Again, with, whenever you want something to be handled safely, then we use the keyword with. With is like, suppose you open a file, and that file you want it to be closed after you open it. So to close that file, you use, like, safety is to be ensured. If you are opening a file, then it has to be closed safely after the use has been over. So for safety purposes, with keyword is used. And open again, RE module we studied, that RE, no, OS module we studied. OS module was operating system, to open a file, to close a file, or to update a file. We were using OS module. So that opening of a file, we want to extract PDF text. So for sure that PDF has to be opened. And RB is read binary, in which format we want the file to be opened. So that is RB format we want it to be opened. And here reader.pages is the pages in the file. Now reader, what is reader? Reader is, we want this big value to be initialized with something. We want it to be stored somewhere. What the contents are being read, we want it to be stored somewhere, so we are storing it in reader. And text is an empty file. The extracted text has to come somewhere. So this is the empty. This is empty. Here all the extracted text will be coming. And then we use a for loop where reader.pages is all the pages, length of which is taken. Similarly, there are other functions as well. Extract free slots. So this is also a function. Def keyword is used to define this function, extract free slots. And this is how, like, for Monday, all these time slots should be there. For Tuesday, all these time slots should be there. Again, for Wednesday, all these time slots should be there. So this is how, we create a dictionary this way, that for all these days, there should be time slots corresponding to that. So this is a dictionary we are creating. And this is how other functions are written. Extract faculty, for each of the thing from the PDF, everything has to be extracted. For extract faculty list, and similarly remedial timetable generate, another function is written for this. Understand this line as well. There are two types of request methods, basically get and the post. Whenever you are visiting any page on a browser, then you are basically requesting data. So that is the get method. And the post method, whenever you submit any form or submit any data, then you are posting that data. So that is the post request. What is at the rate? At the rate is a decorator in Python, and app.route is a decorator in Flask. So basically what this is, you can see app.route is a decorator. Basically, whenever there is a URL coming, that has to be handled by someone. URL has to be handled by someone. So that is whenever it tells us, whenever what is to be done when a request or a post request or a get request is coming, what has to be done in that case. So now I want to teach you how to upload all these code files onto GitHub. So you can open the terminal. After opening the terminal, you can switch to your files. Suppose you are not on your files, the files you want to upload, you need to just switch onto those files. So you can change your directory cd and then you can write the file name. But as you can see, now I am on the current folder itself, which I want to push on Git. So now just you need to initialize Git init. When you type Git init, you initialize Git. If Git is not installed on your system, you can see a video on how to install Git. After installing Git, you can change the environment variables and then you can initialize Git in any of your project. So after initializing Git, Git wants to know your username, email, like your verification. So if you're using Git for the first time, you need to write git config. You just need to write git config and then hyphen hyphen global and then user dot name, user dot name, and then you need to just in double inverted commas you need to write your name. So I'll write here my name. I have already done these steps, but I just wanted to illustrate you. So therefore, and similarly you need to do for your email. So here just in place of name you need to write email, and in the double inverted commas you need to write your email. So I'm writing my email, and then you need to press enter. So Git will know who you are, and then I have initialized Git already. Now I need to add these files. So all the files. So I'll write git add dot adds all the files to GitHub. So if I want a specific file to be added, then I need to write that file name. Otherwise, you can write all, for all you need to write a dot. After this, you need to commit any changes. Now you have added this. Now you need to commit. So for commit, we write git commit hyphen m, and then we can write any message as well, like hi. And then you can see these all are committed. 4 files changed. So it's committed. Now you need to open your GitHub. If you don't have an account already on GitHub, then you need to create an account. So I'm already logged in to GitHub. So now you need to create a new repository. I click on new and then I create the repository with any of the name remedial, which it accepts, underscore timetable. So it accepts it. I can write anything, description, remedial, any description you can write, add a readme file, click this checkbox and then create repository. Now you can copy this URL from here and go back to your terminal, and now you need to add this link. So we just write git remote add and then origin, and then we paste this link here. It says remote origin already exists. I don't know why this error is coming, but let's try to push it. Push to GitHub. So we just write git push hyphen u origin master. Origin was our main. If our origin would have been master, then we would have pushed it into master. Now we wait and it says uh, we check whether so there was basically an error coming because I had already pushed it uh, onto GitHub and I was using the same thing again, same names again. So but now you can check. uh, so this error was coming because I was using the same names. So now when I did this and pressed enter, it said branch main set up to track everything, and now we can see on this also that all the files, the static templates, static contains style.css, templates, uploads and app.py, everything has been uploaded. Now this is one way of uploading files, but I feel this is lot tedious because you need to remember the commands, and as we are using VS Code, so it is easy on VS Code to add it directly. In general purposes, I don't add it like this. I generally go on source control and then I write here whatever my repository name is here, and then or after going on view, I go on command palette and add remote, git add remote, and then I can add my repository name, and then I can provide a remote name. And then finally, when I click on publish, there will be a publish option. I can directly upload all the files and my code onto GitHub.